Eric Magalo here for week 6 final project digital showcase interview. And for this project, I have the role of being a 12th preschool through 12th grade district curriculum coordinator. And so my responsibility is I'm responsible for developing, organizing, implementing, and supervising curricula and educational programs for the Washoe County School District, and as well as the private charter schools. So I have both roles there. I'm going to be working with and training teachers and administrators through professional development opportunities to design and deliver the best learning experiences for their students. So applicants should have a knowledge of educational technology and relevant digital tools for promoting 21st century learning. And for this, I have created a sample of a digital tool that aids in learning a specific concept, process, or skill. And so if I click on digital, if I click on to Google Classroom, I have here a pseudo course, English one, which basically the idea is I'm going to be having students learning how to research a topic and taking that topic and composing a paragraph of that topic. And so to do that, I have created a digital choice board, and this is a very great tool because first of all, this starts if there's directions, tic-tac-toe choice menu, topic to paragraph. So the directions is the students will start with the number 5. There's a star that indicates that, and so students will actually start. They'll navigate through here, and they will start off on number 5. And as you can see, I have a link right here underneath that if you just click the link, students can watch a YouTube video on how to write a paragraph, or how to write a good paragraph. What are the steps in the process of designing a paragraph? So I will have the students write a paragraph on a favorite topic, any topic they could choose from. Basically, they could add an image to the topic and links to their other projects. So that's what I've done here. And this basically, they can just navigate through the choice board. So here I have create number 1. I have create a fictional interview video with basically they can go on Edutopia, maybe blog, basically talk to some of the authors of maybe some of their favorite topics. This is interesting. This will get them engaged on a one-on-one conversation. Of course, it will be supervised, of course, and the students can be able to speak to via blog or even through, I would say, Google Teams. I would say this will get the student. They can ask questions to the author regarding a topic that they wrote about, or they can respond. That's one way they can do that. Number 2, they could create a trading card of a topic using a digital tool discussed from previous lessons of their choice. They can write a journal supporting detail about the topic. Remember that their thoughts and ideas are brainstormed and very important in a journal. It is free writing to generate ideas about the topic. So these are ways that students can generate ideas in the supporting detail for the paragraph. Number 4, they can create an interactive digital timeline. And I did have a link on here. Let me 1 second here. I have a link right here. Of course, that didn't have a link, but these have links, and they can go online and click that link, and it will take them to a website that they can use a free account. And what this website does is it can create a timeline And on this one, number 6, they could students can create if this topic has a soundtrack, this could get them in the audio. What music would they that relative to the ideas in their supporting detail? What music actually parallels or relates or equates to their topic? That's pretty interesting. And so number 7, you can create a comic strip of your topic, and there's a link right there to a website which helps you create comic strips. And of course, number 8, there's a brainstorm map, and there's a website there. There's a link that goes right on that students can just click, and there's a website that I've chosen that they can go ahead and help them brainstorm their topic and create a map, and basically have a visual. And then number 9, this is my favorite, is to create a storyboard. And so these are very great tools. Of course, right here I have a mind map. Let me go back. They have a mind map, but they can just go on that website. Storyboard. Like I'll just show you here. They can go on this website here. This you can see this. This is pretty fun. They can go on. My computer is slow, so I apologize. I might get loose points for this. Mind up. They can go on this website. In this website, they can create. I believe, they can sign up, and they can create a mind map for that. I think that's pretty fun to do. And the storyboard, the same thing. They can click on the link, and they can go on the website and create a storyboard, and basically put all this together and keep it in a journal, actually, so they could see not only the storytelling. Right here is a great website. So what this does is it basically gets the student engaged in all of the integrated technology and gets them engaged so there's no loss of interest on their topic. So they can really, this is a real great tool, and I suggest this is a great tool for having in Google Class if you want to teach students how to just research a basic topic and then write a paragraph with supporting detail and a summary. I think this is a great, and this is why I went with this tool. Let's see here, 1 second. So the choice board will assist students in creating a paragraph of their favorite topic and help them get engaged with the action of searching for a topic, and then brainstorm the topic using concept maps and compose a paper. I have added links, as you can see, that showed you, walk you through it the best way I can, so that the students can do their own research and go through all of the components of the choice board. And number 2, this actually follows the guidelines of the triple E evaluation. So as I went through the choice board, I found that this meets all the requirements, especially for engagement in learning. We have number 2, that the technology allows learners to focus on the assignment activity goals with less distraction. They're going to have a lot to be engaged in, so there's not going to be no distraction. This is going to be minimal, or maybe no distraction. The technology motivates learners to start the learning process. Yes, definitely. And the technology causes a shift in the behavior of the learners. The shift is, yes, the behavior would be empowerment and engaging and interest. They're not going to be bored. Their behavior is going to create confidence for the students to be able to search and use the tools, and they have a handle of their learning. This is amazing. So the enhancement of the learning goals, yes, the technology tool allows learners to develop and demonstrate a more sophisticated understanding of the learning goal. And that, of course, that met that requirement. Number 2, the technology creates, supports, scaffolds to make easier to understand concepts and ideas? Yes, it does. I hope I've made it very easy for the students to understand. And if there's ever a problem, I can always explain a little bit more in detail. And that wouldn't be a problem. So technology creates paths for learners and demonstrate their understanding of the learning goals in a way that they could not do with traditional tools. That's true. If you didn't have this technology, it would be much more harder and students would probably lose interest. And extending the learning goals. This is going to be, it's twos all the way down. The technology creates opportunities for learners to learn outside their typical school or workday. Yes, it does. Because they're doing their technology is integrated in their learning, and so this is something that didn't exist 40 years ago, 30 years ago, even 20. So there's a lot going on, just like in this course. There's a lot. I was very exposed to a number of digital tools for the first time, and actually be able to juggle them all at one time. That can be, at first, it can be intimidating, but through practice, we can get a hang on that. That's not a problem. Technology creates a bridge between your school learning and their everyday life. Exactly. And so, for this, I gave it an 18. From the evaluation, it turned out to be 18 points, 18 over 18. And so, the IST standards and indicators, after reviewing and evaluating the ISTA standards, ISTE-S standards, and there's a copy of it right there, and I have it on a Word document so I can follow my notes. Again, my tool aligns with the ISTE standards by first empowering the students. Of course, I'm just quoting from IST students leverage technology to take an active role in choosing, achieving, demonstrating competency in their learning. This is true because I'm allowing the students to choose a topic. And so this is where the empowering for students, this gives them confidence. The behavior is better for them. There's a lot of confidence. They're happy. It's giving them interest. They want to learn. They want to delve into the desktop or an iPad or a laptop computer to do their research and go on the various Google tools or Google search engines. And so my digital board has many aspects of integrating technology, like using digital tools to create and design storyboards and making video using YouTube and many online free software. Secondly, students are knowledge constructors. Students critically create a variety of resources using digital tools to construct knowledge, produce creative artifacts, and make meaningful learning experiences for themselves and others. And number 3, students are creative communicators. This was very important. Students communicate clearly and express themselves creatively for a variety of purposes using platforms, tools, styles, formats, and digital media appropriate to their goals. And the goals, of course, for my digital board would be the fact that they're going to learn. The goal is to learn how to compose just a simple paragraph. Paragraphs are sometimes hard to compose, but after practice and having a process, and there's a goal to achieve each of these, the student becomes very they're empowered, they're happy, they're motivated, and they're not afraid. They're not afraid if they make a mistake, they can correct the mistakes. So this is a very great tool, and this was fun for me as an educator to create this digital board. And digital boards are very, very effective. And for that, this project is complete. And after evaluating it to the standards, I have to say that this assignment for me, just off the record, this assignment and project was very, very. It helped me integrate all of the tools that's offered in the class, to use them just like I'm using it now for the first time. This is the first time I'm actually